All right, check this out, everybody. It is going to be an interesting next month for me, as I go to the gym at night, and I have some great friends that I have met over the last 2 years. Working out. There's a large Muslim contingent that works out in the gym, mostly young guys, 22 to 27, 28 years old. They're there constantly, just like me, really regular. And they asked me if I would do Ramadan with them this year. It starts today. It goes for the next 30 days. And I thought about it, and they explained to me what it was, and I thought, well, I'm always up for a challenge. Why not? Why not give it a shot? I mean, certainly I'm not a practicing Muslim. I'm not even very religious, but I can appreciate the different parts. The essentially a very long intermittent fast that goes on. Nothing goes in your mouth in between certain hours during the day for the next 30 days. They sent me a schedule here last night, and you can look at this here. We get a sense of it. So this morning, as an example, Monday the 11th, 5:52 a.m., no more food. Some of these dudes were getting up. They were telling me yesterday, we had this little text back and forth, that they're getting up in the morning to eat early so that they can pound away some food in anticipation of not being able to eat all day until 6:52 at night. And then as the month goes on and we see the days get longer, that time backs up. Tuesday, the 9th of April, is going to be 5:07 in the morning is the last time you can eat, and 7:16 at night is you cannot eat before then. So eat something before 5 o'clock in the morning, eat something after 7:16. I'm looking forward to it. For them, they were telling me how many of them put on weight doing this because they cram so much food before they go to bed, largely, or they get up in the middle of the night, literally, to eat. I'm going to be much more disciplined than that myself. Now, these other times on this schedule, if we look at it, there's 5:52, sunrise 7:02. I don't pretend to know how to pronounce these words. 12:57, 4:18, 6:52, 8:02. These are all prayer times for them. So according to their religion, they stop what they're doing and they pray. For me, I thought I go all day long. I never slow down. And so I think that I will take one or two times during the day to just kind of take a moment to reflect, maybe a little meditation. That's what I'd call it, which is just me slowing down, maybe listen to a bird chirp, listen for the wind, just kind of slow down a little bit. I'll probably do that a couple of times a day to kind of get a sense of what I'm doing and how I feel and what's going on, and pay attention to my body, as this ought to be real interesting based on the fact that I'm only going to be eating, for me, which is, as you can see by these times, about 7 o'clock at night until I go to bed at midnight. And then I won't eat. I won't put anything else in my mouth for all the rest of the time. So if I get up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I'll get a big drink of water, something like that. But generally speaking, nothing will go in my mouth after 7 o'clock. And I'm also going to go into a significant calorie deficit. So I'm going to be doing about 1,650 to 1,750 calories a day. It's going to be largely protein, a small amount of fat, maybe say 15, 18, 20% of my calories. And then the rest of the calories will come from carbohydrates. Again, probably maybe 10 or 12% of my calories. So largely a protein-based diet with some fat and some carbohydrates, I should say. I said calories in it. And I anticipate I'm not going to change anything in terms of my workout. So I'll still be doing 4 miles a day on the road. I will continue to work out every single day, lifting weights. On my 7th day, I work out 6 days a week. On my 7th day, I'll do 8 miles. Yesterday, I did 8 miles just for the hell of it. I did 13 miles a few days before that just for the hell of it. And I'll continue to do that as the weather gets nicer. And I would expect to be down maybe 10 pounds in the next 30 days. So if that interests you, I would invite you to come along on this journey with me, based on the diet and the discipline to do the diet. And again, from the Muslim point of view, there's billions of them around the world that are observing this also, so we can do it there with them at the same time. These are good guys. I have a lot of respect for them. They are hardworking young men that are out at it every day. They're respectful, and I appreciate their friendship. And I thought, I'm always up for a challenge. So I'm going to do something new. So it was tough. Today was day one. Got up, went to go to the gym, immediately grabbed my my little deal for my Ninja to make to my blender to make my protein shake. And as I was literally getting ready to open the refrigerator door, I stopped and had to go set it down. So I remembered, thank God I remembered, because I was ready to do what I do every single morning, that same habit. And then really was thinking about food on the way home from the gym. And this is interesting too, because I've done 18-6 intermittent fasting for better part of 2 years. But something about on my way home from the gym is when I would always eat during an 18-6 fast. And now I'm starving. So I'm pretty hungry. Well, we're going to see. And I have yet to go out to put in late this afternoon. I'll go and put in my miles, get in my 4 miles. And then about that time that I get done with that at 7 o'clock, give or take, it will be time to eat, and I will dig in appropriately. But again, limiting those calories somewhere around 1,700. So that is my challenge for the next 30 days. I'm challenging you to do it with me. I bet you could lose 10 to 15 pounds depending on what size you are. It's going to take some discipline in the first week. I think this is going to be a little bit difficult for me. But I'm going to persevere through it. Not going to put anything in my mouth during the daylight hours. And then I am going to crush and probably eat twice between 7 o'clock at night and midnight. Do it with me. Let's go. It's a great challenge. Opportunities are everywhere. You got to go get them. Go for a walk.